Well, there we go. All right. Perfect. Welcome, everybody. All right. Welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing tonight? I know. I was just getting it ready. Whoa. I know. I know. It's all right. Yeah, there we go. Deck, yeah. Thank you guys for being Johnny on the spot. You know what? You guys are 100% right to yell at me if you can't hear me. Because I'll, you know, my microphone will just do whatever it wants, as you guys may or may not know. It has a mind of its own, as you guys know. Occasionally it just does whatever. So we already did a Boros, and I was pretty happy with the Boros that we did. We have Orzhov ships going out tomorrow. Then we're gonna have a Boros. What else do we want to build? It's free build tonight, guys. What are we thinking? What do you know? What do you say? First of all, let me say hello to Sharkmouth Christmas. How you doing over there on the Twitch chat? True Yellow Dark, Chris Chaos, Koala, Ellis Flowers, Gobbler, Zangetsu, Lil Nick, Cheese Blast, welcome. How you doing? Welcome, everybody. Catfish Papa. Midweek Magic? What is Midweek Magic? Is it out yet? Oh, it's Jump In. Oh, we can do that real quick. You want to see that real quick? Wheelchair Mafia, how you doing, man? Ooh. Choose one of these themed packs. Sokka, Zuko. Let's do Zuko. Zuko and Iroh. That works. Which one's the bug packs? Uh-oh. Did I grab bug packs? No, looks like I got normal ones. Did I get normal ones? Pick monocolor packs? Okay, I did it. We'll do this real quick. Put your head on my shoulders. Woo, woo, only you could something. Something, and a something. Yeah, we're going to talk about that, the secret cabbage cart. No blocks, boom. We're going to do this. Okay, so I gotta do that differently. That's my bad. Crads there, sucka. Suckatano. Driving Bluff. Experience counter. We'll wait on that. Boom. We'll say this. We'll say that. Discard 2 cards, draw 3 cards. Alright, we'll do that. A rebelling an alliance. Okay, good. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Buggy man. Fiery Confluence. Kyoshi Battle Fan. Let's get a go in. Team Avatar. Boom. My turn. We're gonna swing. Firebend. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. Nice. Oh, he says GG. He says GG. It's done. It's over. He said it's over with, man. You're cooked. Jade. Choose 3. Alright, we'd actually have to kill that, huh? Another creature you control. So we'd have to do 2 and 3. Go. Earthbend. Boom. We're gonna have to Fiery Confluence, destroy thing. Artifact. Oops. I fucked that up. Yeah, it is GG. How did that not work? You may choose the same mood more than once. I thought I did 2 in Confluence. Oh, that's an experience counter. It's for a special mechanic in this. That was weird. Put your head on my shoulders. Woo woo. We're just doing a jump start real quick to kind of warm up. to turn my brain on a little bit. Ops goes first. Driving bluff. Let's put down my double A. Hey, look, the purple pentapus. That's another one that I want to do. I want to do a Golgari. We're going to work on that a little bit, I think. We're going to push in. Oof, okay. Do I have a favorite card that I've played yet in Avatar? Jeez, that's tough. Mai is very good. I do like Mai a lot. Badger Mole is probably the strongest one that I've played. I don't know if I have a favorite card just yet. Zuko Seeking Honor. Gains first strike until the end of turn. Let's do Disciples there. Boom. Okay. May. I'm never pronouncing anything right. It's just, we've got to accept this, guys. We've got to accept that I'm never going to get it right. If I say May, they're going to tell me it's Mai. If I say Mai, they're going to tell me it's May. Let's see, Bolt Bending. Bolt Bend. Pyro Dragon of the West. Fire Nation attacks. Firebending 1. Haste Mentor. The counter on it. Let's do you then. Badger Mole, Crater Hoof Elves. How quickly can you get it out? How quickly can you get Crater Hoof Elves out? Crater Hoof Behemoth out. Oof. Man, he exiled fucking Zuko. That's so story thematic. It's a shame. Haste. Let's wait. We might Bolt Bend here, depending if he tries to fucking kill me here. Firebend 1. Okay. Oh, that didn't work. Change target spell or spell it. Change the target. Why didn't that not work? No attacks. How come I couldn't Bolt Bend that? My turn. Fiery Confluence. Oh, he just gave up. I don't know if Bladrimol's getting banned. That's going to be a question for the ages. There's some Gemeralds for us right there. All right, let's get down into it. So the reason that people are freaking out about Badgermole is that you can ramp like out of control with it. That's the reason that people are freaking out. Possibly third turn. Yeah, that's the issue. That's part of the reason that it's a problem. Okay, so we do Assess the Pursuit. Long Fang. Earthbend. Daily Indoctrination. Good point. Blood Gas. Good call, man. Good call, Chris Chaos. It's a very good call. Blood Gas, you know what else would do? That Lizard. Iridescent Vine Lasher would be a good one, too. What's the dredging enchantment? X is the number of creatures. I think we just need removal now. Saw this working overtime with Overlord of the Baelmerk. Baelmerk, do we want to do Baelmerk? Do we want to do Baelmerk or do we want to do other one? Hey, what's up, what's up, officially, Sephira? How we doing? A sack outlet. Yeah, I know. I'm used to sacrificing. I use it a lot in skeletons and stuff. Or vampires. You can infinite combo Bloodgath, Earthbend, sack a creature. Which one is that? Umbral Collar Zealot? Possibly. I think we do need to destroy, though. I think we do that. With Bloodgas and Earthbending? I see what you're saying. I like the idea because you would generate it. You would put a guy down. You would sacrifice the land, put it down, sacrifice the land, put it down, sacrifice the land. But it would come back tapped each time. Where X is that creature's power. Maybe one less of those. You sacrifice Bloodghast to make an Earthbend. Sack the land for Bloodghast to come back. Ah, okay. I get what you're saying. I mean, I don't know if I want to do that just yet. We might save that one. We might save that one. $24. That's why you need the free sack to surveil. I see. So maybe we'd put that guy in then. Why not? We'll put him in. Baked into a pot on the magic school bus. Cross the river of lava. I'm on the magic school bus. Secret tunnel, I forgot. I keep forgetting to put secret tunnel. We'll add that in a minute. Let's take a look here real quick. I just want to see if the core mechanics of this are going to work well. They may not. Who knows? By the way, Dirion, welcome to the show. I see that you added Mamulian. Where you been at, man? I ain't seen you in a little while, man. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much. How you doing, Tig? Cheese Blast, did I say hello? If I didn't, hello. Ooh, okay, so let's put you down. Secret tunnel. Okay. Boom. Toff the blind blondit. Earthbend Fabled Passage. Another creature. Okay, so hold on. Whenever another creature you control or land you control is put into the graveyard. So let's Earthbend Ascend. Let's do nothing. I've been beating landfall consistently. Hey, what's up, Meme Frog? How you doing? Yeah, maybe I'll work on that infinite loop. I don't know if I want to do the infinite loop deck, especially if another content creator just made it. I don't know if I want to do that just yet. We'll take the 2. Boom. Okay, I think Obsessive Pursuit might not be the play here. Let's do Long Fei. Whenever a land you control is put into a graveyard from a battlefield, put a 1/1 counter. Boom. We'll do it. He's gonna double block. Okay, he's gonna sacrifice that. Okay, I don't know if Obsessive Pursuit is a good way to put counters on stuff, which I thought would be good with Dai Li, but it is hurting us a little bit here. Blue Monday Orchestra obsolete. Yeah, if you saw a lot of people make the infinite loop deck, I don't want to run it. Let's do something different. Toff the Blind Bandit. Boom. Earthbend 2. Okay. Gonna go in for 4. Boom. Earthbend 1. Earthbend 1, then Earthbend 1. Let's do no attacks. Yeah, Earthbend is very unique in that regard. Because of this Earthbend Ascension here. Tough. Earthbend 2. Boomy. Earthbend 3. I mean, it's hard to say. I don't know if anyone is really the worst. That's a tough thing to say, is that's the worst. Okay, he's coming in for 9 here. 11. That'll put me at 8. Okay, so Dai Li Agents 3. Boom. Boom. So I screwed that up. I needed to sacrifice... It didn't let me sacrifice those, I don't know why I didn't get the interrupt to sacrifice to gain the life. Now I'm gonna die. Oh, I fucked that up. I don't know why. I thought it was gonna let me interrupt when I attacked. I thought I could interrupt my line, but I guess the stack didn't work that way. That was my bad. Alright. I'm still learning it. Hey, what's up, Chanakunky? How you doing? Croncode, can you complete the path with just doing 3 wins a day? It's not going to be easy, Croncode, but it's possible. The main thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get your weeklies in. Why would you only just do 3 wins a day? I mean, 3 wins a day is like what? 10, 15 minutes of playing? Is that all you got? I mean, if that's all you got, that's all you got, but it's not very much playing. Discard a card. Let's get rid of Obsessive Pursuit. Let's do that. Boom. Sack the land and bring it back over and over again. I didn't have anything else out on the board, though. You really only need 5. You need 5 wins. That's what you need. Let me be real with you. 5 wins, you're good to go. Gonna go in, block, boom, perforating artist, discard a card, that one, Badger Maul, stun. He's probably gonna pop that. Oof. Look at that, folks. Look at that. Absolutely fucked there, guys. Let's just move on. God damn. Who fucking runs comeback wrong? That's the first time I've ever seen anybody play that. I guess they know high-powered creatures are on the board. They gotta run it, huh? Alright, that's a little better hand there. I may want to get rid of Obsessive Pursuit. I don't know if I feel that one too much. Hey, what's up? Summer. Forgot your name for a second, Summer. Okay, the Bargler. Mecha Navigator. The Bargler. Yeah, well, the fact that a land coming back over and over again when it dies is really a key to a lot of shenanigans. You're talking about infinite loop shenanigans. Tell me about it, you know? Drone. Boom. All right. Vine Lasher for the win here. Jappy, how you doing, Japs? Jappies. Okay, is he gonna hold steady? He'll ping me for one. Ooh, okay. The Bargler. Uh-oh, counterspell? Wow. A lot of stuff on the stack there. Badger Mole Cub, that's a good one. Attack. There we go. Boom. Okay, I think this guy's cooked. We didn't even really get to use any new mechanics in this one. Ooh, look at that. Sid. How much is that? Got him. Okay. Hey, that's great, Niall. How you enjoying it so far? I do think I need to dial this in a little bit, but I think we're getting somewhere. By the way, guys, how do we have 45 people here and 22 likes? That's the real question. How did we manage to do that? And have you seen my earthbending deck yet? Flexi Gem. Yeah, didn't I say summer? Nile enjoyer. You enjoy the Nile. Yeah, I know. Everybody does. Everybody does. Summer, I know, but I'm just reading off your username with his Nile, Nige, NL Genjoyer, Nige Enjoyer. I don't know how to say it. Tanuki fam. No attacks. Buggy man, buggy man, buggy man, buggy man. Equip. Thanks again, Vale. Fenrir. Might get baked into a pie on the magic school bus. Alright, that worked pretty good. Who up streaking they stream right now? 5 stream streak for Nile. Hey, look. We got a pack right there. Qatar the Fearless. Let's see what we can cut from here. How do we get this a little tighter? Maybe one less obsessive pursuit. Alright, let's bring it in. Let's bring it in for a group hug. With the Force Maul. I see the Force Maul. I go first. That's what she said. Oh shit, I forgot to Force Maul. Did I Maul? No, I didn't. I forgot. I immediately forgot. Even though I said Force Maul, I forgot the Force Maul. Damn. I'll do it on the next one. My brain, I'm a little slow today, guys. I already streamed for 2 hours today. Alright. And I had a full day of work. So cut me some slack, Jack. Phantom J. The Phantom Pain. Shared Roots. That's a good one too, by the way. This is infinite ramp here. Boom, boom. Badgermole Cub, of course. The strongest card in the game currently. Earthbender Ascension. Dilate Agents. Earthbend. Earthbend. You want to lose yours? Okay. Boom. Ooh, Sire of Seven Deaths. Also known as the City of Seven Hills, as I like to call it occasionally. Wellborn Tyrant. Yeah, you see the problem here, guys? Do you see the underlying issue? That's why we have to have more removal in the game. Whoop, whoop. See that problem right there, guys? You have to kill Badger Mole Cub. You have to kill it. You do not have the option. You have to kill that card. Ifs, ands, or buts about it. If they have Badger Mole Cub on the board, they are going to fucking kill you. Period. It's actually Rome, but I like to call it the City of Seven Hills because it's funny to me. Yeah, that's part of the reason we got to load up a little bit more. You've got to fucking smash that thing in the face right away. I think we got to add 2 more stabs for that exact reason. Well, 1 more stab? We'll add 1 more. You've got to kill fucking Badger Mole Cub. Ifs, ands, or uts about it. If you don't kill it, you're gonna fucking die. It's just gonna, it's gonna happen. Do you see the problem? Hey, that mulligan worked good for me there. All right. Yeah, it's an instant forecraft. It's no way we don't forecraft that thing, you know? No way we don't. Boom, Badger Mole Cub. Okay. I'm not even really using Badger Mole Cub to its full potential, which is just a pure fucking ramp. I'm using it for the Earthbend ability. Collector's Vault. This is probably Reanimator. Boom. Kentaro. I only pulled 1, so I had to craft 3, but I got a lot of wilds right now. Golbez, Crystal Collector. Artifact you control, Surveil. Now push. Boom. Doesn't have the reanimate yet, but we have a pretty wide board there. Golbez again. Mill. Surveil. Moonlit Meditation. Return. Kills that. It's going to hit off Iridescent Vine Lasher. Okay. Almost got him here. He could mill and reanimate whatever he has. Okay, because he'll have enough. Chitin Gravestalker. No, that's not right. What's he doing here? Cycling. No, that's not right either. Golbez. I think he's just kind of screwed, huh? Strat bet. Exile a creature you control and a graveyard. Do that. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what he had running there, but it wasn't gonna work. There we go. There we go. Okay. Getting a little schmeat on the bones there. Little schmeat. We don't mind a little bit of schmeat on the bones. Look, we leveled up. Boom. Green spells. Casting them. Okay. Iridescent Vine Lasher, Slasher. Boom, boom. 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 Pop. Okay. Oh, yak. Hey, what's up, Guanxixius? Probably gonna kill Badger Mole, I would imagine. It's gonna kill Badger Mole, I would imagine, Mole. They gotta kill Badger Mole. That's an odd choice. Pop. We'll hold steady here. Yeah, that's what they're looking to do. They're looking to hardcast Zombify. We didn't really get any good at lands. I mean, they just played removal. Gravo, the Mind Bitten. It's going to bring back that. So let's do this. Yeah, it's just a Cravo deck. It's just a lame Cravo deck. No, I did not have fun. Lame. Cheese Blast. We'll gladly answer your questions, Cheese Blast. No worries. Let us answer all of your cheese-related inquiries for your pleasure. They're on the play here with Clive. Oh, I fucked that up. Restless Cottage we don't need. We can take that out. I fucked this up completely. I fucked it up completely. I completely fucked it up. The line that I should have played. I mistakenly started with Commander, played Standard once. I haven't looked back. Yeah, you know, Commander, some people like Commander, some people like Standard. You know, Commander isn't for everybody. I couldn't play Commander day in, day out. I'm sorry. I know people are like obsessed with it and they can play it constantly. I'm one long game of Commander and I'm filled for a while. I like fast games with a lot of action. The slow politicking that goes on forever and all the stuff, like, it's fun, but it's just not where I'm at. Secret Tunnel might not be a bad idea. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Unholy Annex. KKR. Yeah, media, I kind of see what you're saying. Like, it feels more like competitive D&D than anything else. If that makes any sense. Like, I feel like that's what we're doing at the end of the day. Oh wow, we didn't get any land. Like, it's everyone chatting and having a good time. And there's nothing wrong with chatting and having a good time. Like, I love to chat and have a good time. But, like, let's be honest as to why we're here then. Do you know what I'm saying? We're all just hanging out and chilling. It feels more like a party game than a game of Magic, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's just the way that I've played it. Maybe I've never gotten to see EDH, but... Listen, here's the problem, Summer, is that everyone goes, hey, they go, what should I do when I first start playing? They go, you should just draft and do standard tournaments to grind out gems. And they're lying to you. If you don't know what the fuck you're doing, it's a terrible thing to do. It's awful thing to do if you have no idea what the fuck is going on. So yeah, I don't like that. I don't like when they always tell you, oh yeah, oh, what you need to do is you need to blah blah blah, and it's like, bro, don't tell people that. Don't tell people to run fucking, oh, standard metagame gives you really fucking good. Yeah, you have to know standard metagame and have a standard metagame deck. You can't just go into it and get free gems. So I've talked to a bunch of people that say, hey, I'm done with this game. I've played like 5 drafts and I'm tired of wasting money on draft because I keep losing. And it's like, brother, that's not what you should be doing, man. You should not be doing that. You're hurting yourself by doing that, you know? So it is kind of a problem that I don't know why that advice is constantly given out to new people, because it's bad advice. It literally is bad advice. Oh, just constantly fucking do just constantly do fucking metagame challenges. Just constantly do drafts. No. No, don't do that. That's too much, man. Don't do that. I don't know. Now, technically they're right. Okay, can I say this? That technically speaking, if you want to get the most gems out of your money, then yes, you should, in fact, do that. However, here's the problem. If you don't know what you're doing and are brand new and don't know what any of the fucking cards are and don't know the mechanics of the game and don't know how to draft, you're just going to throw money after money there. So I don't know, especially the subreddit's real bad about that. The Magic Arena subreddit is real bad about, yeah. That's why I have my intro stuff, man. That's why I try to explain. But people are just go, oh, just draft. It's not that easy, folks. Boom. Probably another removal in his hand. Probably gonna play a kill card on Daily Agent. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, the subreddit is awful. It's very bad. The subreddit is not very good at all. If we're on the play, we win. If we're on the draw, we lose. This is what we've come up with here. Okay, we're gonna try one more time here, folks. I gotta change some of these out. I've fucked up a bunch because I'm not playing honestly at peak. Let's do tunnel. We'll put a secret tunnel. 25 lands? 24 lands and I did that bad with land draw? Okay. You accidentally won a game tonight. Hey, what's up, Trexodactyl? Trex, yeah, you've been out of the loop, Trex. There's some broken shit in here, man. There's infinite loops. There's all kind of stuff, bro. You'll be having a good time. Having a good time. Yeah. Oh yeah, I ran a Vinny V deck. That was me. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. The Vinny V. That's what they call it. That's what they call it in the streets. Boom. No attacks. Gemeralds. Hinterland Sacrificer. There's a lot of infinite loot bullshit. That's not even the first one. Avatar power level is real fucking high. Real high. Boom. Healer's Hawk 2. Healer's Hawk 2. No removals, guys. What happens when you don't get removals? You just lose the fucking game. That's it. If you don't have removals, you lose the game, folks. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You just lose. You have to have kill cards in your opening hand. Good job on the bloodbend. How wide did you go to get it off? I'm not sure about the power of this I don't feel like we're getting anywhere here, guys. I don't feel like we're getting anywhere here. We're just not there on the power that I want. We might need a little bit more ramp too. Just because I'm not... I like the wins that we get, but man... we're just getting bad hands too. We're just not getting anything useful here. Okay, probably a removal. Yeah, I have Badger Cup. I'm just never drawing it. That's the issue. Let's do this. Target land I control. Do that. Boom, boom. Okay. Earthbender Ascension. Badger Mole. So, would you say that the only cards you're excited for are blue cards, or there's other cards that maybe you might be interested in? Or is it literally only blue cards that you're excited about? Gobbler. Just to double check here. Just to loop back around and double check. Yeah, if they were like, hey, what if Stock Up was fucking better? What if Stock Up was cracked and gave you everything that you wanted? How you doing, Merkson? Oof, okay. Secret Tunnel. I go first. We'll try it. Cool Kates and Kittens, how you doing? Oh, this is the first fucking Boros deck I've ever seen in my whole life. Hired Claw. I got this guy. Blocks, I'll ping for one. Boom, bop. Boom, bop, chicka chop, butt doo wop. Firebend, ooh, that's a good one. I do think I'm going to get rid of this and replace it with the Hex one. That might be the better choice. Ooh, okay. Do need to get some removal for that. Dilete agents. Boom, boom, boom. He's going to kill me with Arabelle. We didn't get any removal. Again, no removal. If you don't draw removal in Standard, you are going to die. Listen. You don't have a choice. You're gonna die. If you do not draw the removal in your deck, if you don't have kill cards on the first couple of turns, you're going to die. It's gonna happen. You have to have it. So I gotta cut something here. I don't like Obsessive Pursuit in this deck. I gotta cut that. It's not ideal. You've got to have fucking kill, like... You can't let these motherfuckers build on you, man. No, I'm running some other shit. I don't have Heartless Act. I do got to get rid of it. This is not... Obsessive Pursuit's not... I'm not feeling you. I think that we need to do the Hex. Let's see here. Green. The fuck is the name of that? I completely forgot the name of that thing. Innkeeper's Talent, yeah. That's the one I want. That's the one I want. Someone today used Heartless Act to remove their Leviathan counters and bounce your board again. Interesting. Dilete agents, Beifong's bounty hunters. I'm gonna cut down on Beifong's or Dilete. What can we do to make this faster? The main thing is we need to add fucking we just have to get Badger Milk Cup basically. That's the only way that we win. It's just by getting Badger Milk Cup. We're going to try one more time before we move on. I have Secret Tunnel in there. Probably not. No, I'm not interested in that. Damn it. Okay, that's better. That's too much of those. Okay, we'll put you down. Washington Owl. Oh, you really think you're gonna get this Simic shit off, man? You fucking crazy, bro. You're crazy, bro. They'll let you pull that shit. Washington. Boom. Let's push in. Fuck them. Pop, pop. There you go. Yes, if it got exiled, it'll still come back. It won't apply to the other ones that get exiled, like if you rip out the whole deck, but that particular one getting exiled will bring everyone back. Yeah, that will happen. Boom. Counterspell? It's got open blue mana. They love open blue mana-ing you. Does it lose all of its abilities first? Yeah, I figured that was a counterspell. If it loses all of its abilities, no. Of course not. It's Earthbent. It has the Earthbent property to it, so no would be the answer. They would just lose them. He probably has a protection right there. Or something else to fuck me over. Yeah, we're not fast enough, guys. As much as I like this deck, we're nowhere near fast enough is what we need to be. Look how fast this deck that this guy's playing is, man. Look how badly he can beat us. Just our setup is way too long. You know what I mean? We're way too slow. We're way too slow for what we need to do, man. I think that's our biggest issue right now. That's probably our biggest issue right now. Orbs. Suke. I think we gotta get Mai right away, right? Orbs. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Yeah, I'm not happy with the way this Golgari is performing, to be honest. I am not. Oop, that's not good. No, I'm not. It's too slow. We gotta. I think you have to all in on the ramp. You can't half-ass the ramp. So I think the front. No, it's not working right now, guys. The front end is just not gonna work. The front end of this deck is just, it's not going to work. That's the biggest issue. It needs some adjustment. Do. try it. Oof. We'll do this. He's got 4 mana. He's gonna kill that, obviously. So we're gonna do this. Wait. Probably gonna kill it again. Can't kill it on my turn, though. Rakdos, the muscle. Interesting. No attacks. Chimney. Oof. Discover 5. Mazatlan, the Great Door. Okay. Do Firebending Ascension. Do Firebending Ascension. Push. Trigger. Okay. If he doesn't kill me this turn, we can win. He may kill me right away, though. Hey, what's up, Tony Moore? Legend of Roku. Ooh, that's a tough card, man. Legend of Roku's a hard fucking card, man. Okay. He's gonna do Mazatlan, the Great Door. Draw a card and discard a card. Alright, I think we got him. Folks. He better not swing in. That's dumb as shit to swing in, by the way. That's the worst fucking thing he can do. Now, he could discover 5 to a really horrible thing, but I don't think that it's gonna matter. Discover 5. Okay. Enters tapped. We're gonna do this. This is where he fucked up. Watch this. Yep. No. Too much. Right? Too much. How you doing, Tony Moore? What's up? King Checho, did I say hi? Alright, we'll play a white. Oof. Firebend Ascent. Ooh. Jess guy. Excuse me while I jest this guy. I don't like it. I don't like Jess guy control. No, sir. I do not. Yep, that's why. Excuse me while I jest this guy. 5 mana turn 2. Yeah, Badger Mole is fucking lunacy, man. He's gonna kill that or knock it back or do something crazy. Oh, Balmor Battle Captain. Interesting. Okay. Let's do this. Boom. Pop, pop, pop. Okay. Mobilize 2. Have you thought about running Faded Firepower? Yeah, Faded Firepower is good. I'll run it eventually. The top 3 cards, put 1 in your hand, put the rest in your whatever. Okay. Alright, boom. Dragecatcher, very nice. You should swing in, yeah, that's a good one. That's good stuff right there. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. That creates a white ally. Boom. Alright. Top 3 cards. El Mofo, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Buggy man, buggy man, buggy man, buggy man, buggy man, buggy man, Sheltered by goats. Boom, look at that. Suki. Out of there. Elusive Otter. You really fucking studied this one. You really fucking thought about it. Really fucking went in the lab about, should I play Sheltered by Goats? The best removal in the game? I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is a tough call for me. Voice of victory. Oof, 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 oof. Down. Boom. Boom. Probably dead. Whenever. What did that do? Target creature you control gains double strike. Yeah, we're pretty much dead. Yeah. No mana, no removal. Again, biggest issues you could have, you're not fast enough, you're not removing quick enough. You know what I'm saying? You guys get what I'm saying. New. Oh yeah, United Front is the one we got rid. Oh man, they're on the fucking play, man. Okay, I got you. Agni Kai is, yeah, it's very nice. We're gonna do this. Mitchell Christ, that's a hell of a name right there. Enduring Innocence. Oof. Oof. Resolve. Boom. Okay. Hey, what's up, Patron of the Warp? How you doing? Overlord of the Mistmoors. The Mistmoors. So mysterious, huh? Let's get rid of you. Pizza for the boys. We'll wait. Okay. This is what's killing us, is the authority. the last Agni Kai. Yeah, we're not gonna win this just because of the fucking authority. Hey, what's up? Authority does solo, yeah. Authority does, in fact, solo occasionally. Alright, Ops goes first, which is not ideal, but hey, what are you going to do? Inspiring Vantage. Okay. Solo leveling. Overlord. Operation Overlord. Firebend. Ah. Oof. Okay. He's probably trying to bring back Absolute Virtue. If I had to guess. Or he's just going to Cravo the deck. He's just going to Cravo everything. Yeah, he's just going to Cravo it. Yeah, we have no counter against that. Ooh, we're getting beat up here with the Boros. Doing really good with it earlier. I mean, it's not exactly anti-meta, so, you know. Do Mathis. I go first. Say pay 2 life, so have a removal right away. Hey, what's up, Lord Gypticus, the Flipticus? Alright, we'll do this. Oof. Okay. He's gonna put down that weird thing. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oof. Okay. Do Mathis. Sun on the Nameless City. Sunbillow Verge. No attacks. Okay. That's a beefy body there, but we're going to have to wait to make it count. We're going to have to wait to make it count on this one. Okay. Search your library for whatever. Fenrir, okay. That's fine. He's probably going to swing in on me for the easy 3 there. Yeah, easy 3 is fine. Because we're going to hurt him next turn. Boom. Yeah, we're going to hurt him this turn. We're going to go pop, pop. Big hit here. Naya Earthbending? Yeah, I mean, what do you gain from Naya aside from Toph the Metal Bender? And Toph really belongs in... She belongs in an artifact deck more than anything else. So it's hard for me to say that it's super justified, you know, to get a Toph out. Like... What do we add? That's the question, patron. What do we add right there from Naya to improve on what already exists for bending, you know? Got him. Thundering Boom Wagon. All right, last one, and then we're going to do a shakedown breakdown. Okay, Ops goes first, which isn't great, but it is what it is. Okay, we do this. Oof, get rid of that. We do need a mana, though. That is going to be something we're definitely going to need. A mountain or a red mana would be great, actually. So I could get that. There's Warren of the Grove. Nice. At the end of turn, put a whatchamacallit on the thingy. Boom. Okay. A little bit more mana or something else we can pump up. Sun Warriors wouldn't be terrible. Joe Mama. Schwack. Okay. Line of our elves. Dragon Sniper. Let's see if it uses the protection on that. No. Sun Warriors. See, no attacks. Do. What's he got over there? What's he got over there? Dragon Sniper number 2. Okay. That's a problem. Oh, okay. Let's do this then. Fuck them. We'll take them out. We'll take them all the way downtown. None more elves. Terror Symbiosis. Alright, so watch this. 3. Actually, let's do 2. Boom. Bristly Bill. I think we got him. I think we got him here, boys. Yep, we got him. Now, there is a cool effect that I can talk to you about. Alright guys, I really do like it. I like the new Boros tech that we got. Burning, bending, it's all right there. Boros buddies. Fire bending over a barrel. Yeah, Sun Warriors is a cool one. There's a lot of cool, interesting things to interact with this. Suki is a solid card. I think people are underestimating Suki quite a bit. But I do like this one. Yeah. GG. I can show you an interesting... well, let's do the sideboard first. Requisition Raid. Do that. Memories of Nibelheim. Yeah, Suki's a good character. Suki's a very cool character from the show. Jet's brainwashing. So this is to make tea and give it out. Kind of a group hug deck, huh? Pie show. Oh, you liked the Deathstroke video. Thank you so much, man. I liked it too. I got a lot of good videos, man. For some reason, YouTube didn't really show a lot of them off. Unfortunately. Wild Ride, Dreadmount, Requisition Raid. Almadane's Recruiter. Avatar State's a good one. Okay. So let me show you a cool let me show you a cool concept that I saw, by the way. That people were talking about, the TOF. So Toph the Metal Bender and Bygone Colossus. So Toph, non-token artifacts you control are lands. At the beginning of your end step, you Earthbend 2. So this is a land. If you put down Toph and then you warp in a Bygone Colossus, it's a land. And then it dies. Or you can Earthbend it. And then it dies. And then it'll come back to the board. It'll keep it on the board, which is an interesting concept, to say the least. This isn't an artifact. This is an artifact. This is a robot giant artifact. All artifacts are lands. And then at the end, if you order your end steps, you Earthbend it, it dies from warping. When it dies, it comes back to the board as a 9/9. So it's a way to keep Bygone Colossus on the board. On, you know, potentially early game Bygone Colossus. So Mineral Areas, how you doing, man? Welcome. Yeah, so that's something to think about. Certainly something to think about. it goes into exile, but if it's earthbent, it doesn't matter if it dies or goes into exile. It says whenever an earthbent creature you control dies or is exiled, return it as a land. So it would return anyways. Because it counts for both. Whenever it dies or is put into exile. So if it was put into exile, it would just return. I mean, it's interesting. It's not the best thing in the world. I'm not saying it's fucking... I'm not saying it's game-breaking. It's an interesting interaction. Yeah. That is one of them, too. There's an infinite Golgari loop. We were kind of running that tonight, but I'm not really... I think everyone's running that, so I didn't really want to do it. We got to do airships, though. Can we pretend that airships in the night sky are like shooting stars? I could really use a ship right now. A ship right now. Can we pretend that airships in the night sky are like shooting stars? Oh, only life gain and drain. That's the only infinite combo I like is gain and drain. Boop, 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 boop. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. The Earth King. Boom. The Golgari deck didn't work great. It was too slow. I need to make some big changes for Golgari to get it to where it needs to be perfectly honest with you. We need to get some big plays off Golgari to really get it where it needs to be. Full Voyager. Six rare, 6 uncommon. That's a lot. What about this? Just 2 Earth Kings? All right. Let's get to shaking and breaking here. Why don't we, folks? How's about it? Been viewing your videos for a couple weeks now. Love the content. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Patrick Swanee. Welcome to the show. We duly appreciate it. We're about to do a shakedown breakdown. Because I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. It's his ghost. Well, I already streamed for 2 hours today, so this is actually more streaming than you could even think that you were gonna get. That's the good news. Okay, here we go. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do, because tonight the Black Fleet rises. Yes, it does. We are running Orzhov Black Fleet Sacrifice here, which is a huge deck that I think that people have been excited about. And yes, I was able to get the Black Fleet up off the ground. We're going to be using the Phoenix Fleet airships along with a sacrifice build here. That's going to be a really, really fun one of the new Avatar stuff. So stay tuned for this one. Before we get down into it, before we show you the Black Fleet, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the videos and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube. Both of those places you can go live and check us out. We'd love to have you there. Hit that bell for notifications, so in case we go live on Twitch or YouTube, you'll be up, or if we post a new video, because you don't want to miss those. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, ask questions, whatever you want. It's going to be there in Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub and my Mox Field in case you want to get a copy of the Black Fleet for yourself right here. So, what are we talking about when we talk about Black Fleet? Well, it's going to be a sacrifice deck. What we're trying to use is the Phoenix Fleet Airship, which is a very unique card. And I want to talk about this card first because this is the way that we're going to... You want to sacrifice things to build this thing up. So this is a 2 black and 2, 4/4 artifact vehicle. And I'm not too big of a fan of vehicles, but this one piqued my interest. It is a mythic rare. It's flying. Its only crew is 1, so it's very easy to crew. At the beginning of your end step, if you sacrificed a permanent this turn, create a token that's a copy of this vehicle. Now we're getting somewhere interesting. So if we have sacrificed anything this game, this turn, we make a copy of Phoenix. Now, that applies to the copies. So next turn, if we sacrifice another one, we started with 1, now we're going to have 2, now we're going to have 4, and then the next turn, we're going to have 8. Here's the thing, as long as you control 8 or more permanents named Phoenix Fleet Airship, this vehicle is an artifact creature. So if you end up getting 8 of these on the board, you have 8 4/4s that can fly themselves. Okay? They don't need to be crewed anymore, they're creatures. Not only that, if any of them get sacrificed, you get to double them each time. So if any of them got sacrificed, you would get, 7 more again on top of what you already have. Which is very, very dangerous here. It's the big fleet. So the whole idea of this deck is to basically draw cards, sacrifice permanents, so we can steady build up our fleet of airships. Also having little guys here to available to constantly crew our airships and swing in. So this is going to be a really interesting one right here. So the first things first, we're going to run some small guys. I'm going to run Greedy Freebooter. 1 black, 1/1. When it dies, you create a treasure token and scry. Great way to get the treasure out. Great sacrifice fodder. Of course, we always need sacrifice fodder. And get that ramp up and the scry. We also do like Nesting Bot. I threw in 1 Nesting Bot. Numbskull actually gave me this deck. I've modified it to my liking, but he came up with the original idea of just focusing on little guy sacrifice. Nesting Bot is great. Also, Infestation Sage. Any of these cards that are going to be 1-drop sacrificers, because remember, a 1/1 can crew the airship. That's all he needs. So any 1/1 can crew the airship, and are also great sacrifice fodder because they generate another 1/1 token, or they give you some sort of bonus when they die. So that's what you're really going to want to focus on, is that when they die, they give you some sort of bonus. Either they give you another creature, or they give you treasure, or something like that. We also have Deadly Precision as a new card right there. Look at her doing her thing. Sorry. As additional cost to this spell, sacrifice or pay 4. Sacrifice an artifact or a creature, play more, and destroy target creature as a sorcery. Not a bad card to put in this if you need a sacrifice outlet. But we're also going to go with Stab and Tragic Trajectory. With the amount of stuff we're going to be self-sacrificing, we can almost always hit the Void ability off on Tragic Trajectory and get -10 on somebody. But even so, -2 is pretty good. The reason that we keep Stab around now, that's for the Badger Mole. Badger Mole is probably one of the most dangerous cards in the game currently. A 2/2, and if they play it, if they're on the play, they can end up on turn 3, they can end up with 9 mana. So you need to watch out, and you need to be able to have your stab ready to go to immediately hit him in the back with a -2, -3 to pop out those early plays and get rid of them right there. So that is what we're going to be running. All right, so what else are we talking about sacrifice here? Well, Voice of Victory is a pretty good one because that's going to give you 1/1 tokens every time you attack that you have to sacrifice at the end of turn through the mobilization. It also doesn't let your opponents cast spells on their turn, so you have mobilization 2 in that ability, 1 white and 1/3 human bard. So that's going to give you the sacrifice plays as well, and a little prevention. We're also going to go with Vengeful Blood Witch. Whenever this creature, another creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Yeah, we got to do a little bit of gain and drain here with the vampires. It helps. He's also a good sacrifice because he hits him for 1 right there as well. Those are both good ways of doing it. Here we have Servandum. Now, this is really what set it off. This is actually really good in this. Servandum Sunstar Exemplar is 1 black and 1 white, 2/2 Human Knight, Vigilance, and Menace. Whenever another creature you control dies or is put into exile, put a 1/1 counter on Servandum and you gain 1 life. If his power is 4 or more, when he dies or is put into exile, you destroy a target permanent. Very, very dangerous. And the amount of sacrificing we're going to be doing, this guy's going to be building as a Vigilance Menace creature. He's going to be gaining more and more power, giving us more and more life. And he's just going to be a big threat on the board, generally speaking. And he's also a big threat when we remove him if he has 4 or greater. So this is going to be a really, really cool card to kind of punish people with, especially in this heavy sacrifice deck. We're going to wait to talk about 2 new cards. The other one that we're going to talk about is Umbral Caller Zealot. This is going to be our best boy sacrifice outlet right here. 1 black and 1, 2/3, sacrifice another creature or artifact, surveil 1. This will help us get the cards that we need. It is also the built-in sacrifice outlet that we want for anything else that we're doing. So if we have him out, we can also sacrifice artifacts or any creatures that we want just by clicking him, and we get to surveil so we can figure out what we have. Now, there's 2 new cards that we're adding in here as well, aside from it. Obsessive Pursuit, which is 1 black and 1, which is, I think, one to watch. This could be potentially a game changer card. Whenever this enchantment enters and at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and create a clue token. Of course, a clue token is you pay 2 mana and you sacrifice it, you get to draw a card. Whenever you attack, put a 1/1 counter on target attacking creature, where X is the number of permanents you've sacrificed this turn. If X is 3 or greater, that creature gains lifelink until the end of turn anyways. So it is constantly hurting us to be under this Obsessive Pursuit, but if we sacrifice enough, maybe we'll gain some life back from it. So this is a really interesting when you combine it with Umbral Caller Zealots and all these little ones here, because you can easily sacrifice multiple artifacts a turn. You can easily do that, which is not a problem. It's really, really simple to just keep cracking those open and keep pumping and keep giving somebody +1/+1, especially Vondum, which is if they kill Vondum, it goes away. He exiles something else on there. So you're going to get a flow of cards into your hand. You're potentially going to gain lifelink and be pumping creatures and generating a clue token each turn that can be sacrifice fodder for you. Because the goal is, of course, to keep feeding things into the airships. The other one that we're going to be running is Sandbender Scavengers. Look at this. 1 black and 1/1/1. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Very much like Servandum right there, okay? Except you can have multiple because it's not legendary. Human Rogue. So anytime any other permanent, now this can be an artifact. This can be a map token. It can be a creature. It's any permanent. Whenever this creature dies, you may exile it. So it goes away. It doesn't go in your graveyard. It gets exiled. When you do, you return target creature card with mana value less than or equal to this creature's power from your graveyard to the battlefield. So if they kill something, or if this dies, it gets big or it blocks or something like that, whatever it has been being sacrificed over and over again going into your graveyard gets to get resurrected right there with Sandbender Scavengers. Really, really cool stuff right there. Great way of just getting a nice heavy card on there and feeding it in there. We got to have the sacrifice man in here himself, man. I run Sephiroth a lot, but because to me he is just a mono black staple, or even a gain and drain sacrifice staple. 1 black and 2. Whenever a human avatar soldier legendary 3/3, whenever this creature enters or attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, you draw a card. Whenever another creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. If this is the 4th time this ability has resolved, you get to transform Sephiroth into the 1 winged angel, and then 1 winged angel starts playing at full blast and things go crazy. He becomes that supernova. When anyone dies, you get the supernova emblem that anything anywhere dies, you gain and drain, and then he can sacrifice any number of creatures if he attacks as a 5/5 angel. So you can see that we have a lot of internal synergy. Everything is about feeding things into the sacrifice so we can keep drawing cards, scrying, and get to the Phoenix Fleet airship. You can run 4. I didn't want to go too heavy on your rares right here. If you wanted to cut out another one, like you wanted to cut out a Nesting Bot or a Deadly Precision and run 4 airships, you certainly can. The whole point is to constantly be putting pressure on your opponent. You're drawing cards, you're gaining and draining. Anytime something dies, maybe it'll come back. But you're putting that pressure up. You're drawing, putting pressure, putting the fleets down. It's not easy to kill artifacts. A lot of times, if you just leave these in the back, people don't really have artifact removal. If they become creatures, they're easier to kill. So if you start crewing them with your 1/1s, they're always available to crew. If they don't have any removals, or you figure they have no way of blocking any kind of airships that go in, they're always available to crew. But once you have one of them on the board, it's basically very, very hard to get rid of all of them unless somebody has destroy all artifacts, because they just multiply. They're like a weed, you know what I mean? You have 2 of them. If you sacrifice anything, you're gonna have 4 of them next turn. You could attack with 2 a turn, and as long as you're cracking out one of your clue tokens or something like that, they're just going to regenerate and regenerate. There's an endless fleet. It is the Black Fleet. So this is a really, really cool combination play right here. We're going to go with 1 Delkovan encampment right there for the mobilize right there. Greater Ashen City, which could create a spirit token. Realm of Ko creates a spirit token. Swamps, Bleachbone, Concealed Courtyards, and Godless Shrines. The Black Fleet rises. We do get it off twice. You're going to watch those games because we do actually activate the full fleet a couple of times and get 8 of them on the board and are able to completely begin the invasion. So we look at the stats right here. This is going to be 26 creatures, mostly humans, 2 instants, 3 sorceries, 4 artifacts, 3 enchantments, 24 lands, and a 1.9. Could you cut a land on that cheap one? Yeah, possibly. It's a pretty cheap deck, but I want you to make sure that you get all the lands that you need. So just be careful with that. But that is what we're looking at on the Black Fleet right there. I really like this. I did not think I was going to like the Phoenix Airship combination so much, but man, big thanks to Numbskull, my partner in podcast. If you've seen our podcast, you've seen Numbskull. He came up with the core concept, because the way I was doing it was too slow. You need to go low, you need to go quick, fast, cheap, and just slowly build your armada and get them out that way. As far as the other combo stuff we do have Zuko's Conviction for resurrecting. Judy, one of many, will absolutely let you sacrifice and do stuff like that. Timeline Color is not bad either. Tolls of War is very good. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent during your turn, you create a white ally. It triggers only once a turn. This could be very, very useful. If you don't want to do Obsessive Pursuit or one of the other one, Tolls of War is actually very, very good. I like that one a lot. So that's an easy swap in case you don't want to do Obsessive. Delkovan Pack Beast for more mobilization. Foggy Swamp Visions is great too. You can sacrifice a whole board from this one if you Waterbend. Probably the only waterbending card that I'll ever run. You can Waterbend X and exile X cards from graveyards. You create copies of them, and then you sacrifice those tokens. So you can reanimate stuff with Foggy Visions and bring it back. And I do think a Zhao Ruthless Admiral is something to consider. I know he's red, but you can bring him in for 4. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, creatures you control get +1 until the end of turn. There's no limit on that. He gets Firebending 2, but if you sacrifice 5 things, everyone would get +5/+5. He keeps pumping. So Zhao is actually pretty decent if you wanted to commit that way. But the Black Fleet rises. I sound like Bane. The fire rises, brother. That's a fucking reference, right? Reference and a half right there. Let's get into it, guys. We're going to get into standard Black Fleet. Here we go. Leave a comment. Make sure you like the video. Let's get into it. All right. We are going to get out of here, folks. Thank you so much for coming. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you so much we're almost at 40 likes, guys. Can we get that 40th like? Can we do it? Can somebody get it for me? I'm going to send you off on your way now, folks. The fire rises, brother. If you haven't seen the Allies deck didn't get a lot of love. Check that one out. Thank you so much. We'll be back tomorrow. Make sure you like the videos, comment, share them. You got Facebook, you got Instagram, you got Twitter, whatever. Go on, share, tell people about the videos. Hey, what's up, Cosmic Brownie? Sorry you came in at the end, my guy. Either way, welcome. We're going to raid you out to someone else now. Thank you so much for coming, folks. We'll go see Well, who are we going to go see tonight? The fire rises, brother. E-Philly or Power Dragon? Which one do you like? Which one do you like more? I can do a very good burn. Oh. Power Dragon. We'll do it, guys. I'm on your... Do you feel in charge? Not new. If he's on the table, you've already lost, because he's my Valgavoth. Yeah. Alright, guys. Thank you for coming on by. Let's see if Power Dragon's going to stay alive here. I don't know if he's going to be raiding out or not. But we're done, folks. Thank you so much. Adios. Good night. Check out the videos if you haven't yet. I'll see you in the next one, folks. Bye-bye.